let's look at some film on your team, and you can feel free to kind of stop this where you want to and walk us through the action you're running, what you're trying to accomplish. This first one, we'll just play it out.
We love misdirection plays, and particularly for players that, tightly guarded, such as Anthony. But what I love about it with Anthony is a lot of really good pieces in here. He does a great job of waiting and being patient, and then sets his man up. Rudy takes such great pride in his screening too. He gets 2 great looks and is able to give enough separation where he just sets up and waits for Rudy's screen, which gives him just enough clearance to get a good look. This is just another example of Ant really leaning into his 3-point shot.
And I loved your point about patience, and I always look at the nuance and the detail right here. Freeze right there. See, he's looking to the opposite corner, he's pointing, and the whole thing is obviously just to try to get his defender to think there's some other action that's going to take place. And that's just like becoming more mature as a player. I think the subtle details in this, and then the balance with which he comes off this screen and gets his feet under him to shoot this thing, up and down in the same place. I think this is where Anthony Edwards is at his best, when he is on balance like this and he comes off with that type of rhythm on his release. I mean, you watch him every night take 10 of these. Some look better than others. This one looks perfect.
Timberwolves with the City Edition unis for the night. They've won 3 straight on their home floor. Edwards, 3 more.
And I believe we've got a defensive play here as well. Talk about some of the things you like that you're seeing on this clip.
DiVincenzo right in Murray's grill. Jokic bumped by Randall. Jokic spinning. No look to Brown. Timer at 4. Brown puts up the 3. Off the mark.
When you watch this clip all the way through, you're just going to see a lot of instinctual switching. The first one we see here is on the reject. Rudy just takes Jamal, and then we see the little scram out, and Rudy then works his way to the corner. And then Julius comes up and puts a bigger body on Jokic. This isn't a defense where we started with the intention of switching 1 through 5, but we made a lot of necessary switch and really good reads off of each other. You see them collapse the paint there. Rudy then, instead of having to guard the ball, Dante just steps up and takes it aggressively. There's no indecision on anything here, and guys are just reading each other easier as a result.
And I think the thing I love about it is just it's guys like thinking for themselves, because you mentioned it, you're not a high switch team, but there's this right here, that situation right there where McDaniels is like, no, this is a better situation for Randall to get on Jokic, so he's able to quickly hand him off and get out of the lane. It happens in a split second too. If he's late, Jokic is probably going to shoot that ball over the top of him. So I just like the fact that there's so much switchability and communication on this possession.
There's a real subtle switch here. Not only does Jaden McDaniels have to switch, then he has to get low and then communicate to Ant and then switch again. So even on the backside, Jaden is such a high IQ defender. Both he and Rudy can really help the rest of their team. They're always thinking a play or 2 ahead defensively.